Sasa nakaribisha His Excellency Gavana. Wapi makofi na tusimame tafadhali kukaribisha His Excellency. Makofi tafadhali. Makofi tafadhali, makofi. Hapa daya siwasikie makofi. Please be seated. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana na Mungu awabariki. Thank you. Thank you very much. Basi, Honorable Justice Mureithi and all members of the judiciary present here today, honorable members of parliament led by Honorable Joseph Lekuton, my worthy competitor and friend, Honorable Francis Chachu Ganya, First Lady Mama Guyo, Mama Ware, Mama Roda, my deputy, my good friend, all elected members of County Assembly present here today, all invited guests, former members of parliament, our traditional leaders present here today, the Borana Gada Assembly, led by Abagada Adi Yaldesa, Abagada Guyo Gopa, Adula Yasoboru, Adula Diit Galgalo, Gumi Isawali Duftan Chufa, Akasumat, Dobia Ranula Kapdan, Udosandie Sina, viongozi wa dini yote, Interfaith, Marsabit Interfaith Council, led by Bishop Kiara and team, all the bishops present here today, professionals wetu wote ambao wamefika siku ya leo, wafanyikazi wa county, wafanyikazi wa national government wote, wafanyabiashara, vijana wetu wote, akina mama wote, wazee wetu wote, wananchi tukufu kwa jumla. Salamu alaikum. Isacho vioya. Apale yoya. Naga bayaga mdu. Nayo wali yoya. Wali kayo tu merka. Galatoma. Let me first and foremost give thanks to Almighty God for all His love and favors upon us as a people and as a county. The Almighty God has always been there for us, and He has seen us through the mountains of hope and the valley of despair, but never stops stretching His hands to lift us up. He was there for us in the worst of times, when the tempest of emotions and vile temperament had gathered its fiercest wings, when to the ordinary eye it appeared that Marsabit was not strong enough to get over and recover from the myriads of calamities, including deadly conflicts. By His grace, we overcame enormous challenges and we can stand today to testify to the enduring and time-tested might of Almighty God. Beloved people of Marsabit, I am most honored to stand before you to accept both the oath of office of governor and the duties that come along with it. I accept this honorable responsibility you have bestowed on me and my deputy, Solomon Gumbo, with a heartful of love and commitment to these grateful people of Marsabit. I stand here, humbled by the love you have shown us, eternally grateful for the faith you have expressed in our leadership, inspired by the trust and the conviction you have shown in our capacity to steer the affairs of our county for the next 5 years. We remain forever grateful to all those men and women, young and old, who voted for us, and all those who, through their selfless efforts and personal sacrifices, contributed to our victory. I promise you today, as I did 5 years ago on the 21st August 2017, that I will continue to serve you as your servant leader in absolute humility and devotion to your collective needs and common aspirations as the people and community of Marsabit. I salute all the voters across the length and breadth of this county who came out in their thousands on the election day, remained calm and peaceful, and waited patiently in long queues for many hours to exercise their democratic rights, to elect their leaders from the members of the county assembly all the way to the president of our republic, Kenya. You will remember that as I sought re-election as your governor, I presented my preferred lineup of leaders at all levels, some of whom were serving leaders and some new aspirants, and I campaigned for our election together. Throughout the campaign, the people of Marsabit listened to us, and on the election day, we got their responses to our campaign. Few of us were re-elected, and many new leaders were elected from different political parties and political lineups. But no political lineup or coalition claimed absolute victory over the other. Through their votes, the people of Marsabit gave us a unique combination of continuity and political change with a unique blend of leaders from across different political persuasions. We honor not just the victory of every winner in this election, but also accept the will of the great people of Marsabit. The issue before us is no longer how we won or on which party we got elected. It is no longer how effectively we have managed campaigns. The issue now is how wisely we, the elected leaders, can govern and serve our people. I know too well that being the governor is not about the party to which we belong or the region we come from. It's about the mandate to work for and serve everyone, regardless of where they come from, regardless of their political party persuasions, regardless of their color or creed, regardless of their religion. So, I renew my pledge to be the governor of all the people and communities of Marsabit. I will be the governor for everyone who voted for me and for everyone who did not vote for me. It is their democratic right for them to vote for any leader of their choice, and we respect that. Great people of Marsabit, with the election now behind us, the 5 years ahead will be a time of testing. Already, We live in an era of political disillusion, economic distress, and unprecedented ethno-political discord. No one leader standing alone will meet the challenges of our time. It's imperative for all the leaders of Marsabit to appreciate that, as diverse as we are, we share common challenges, common cause, and a common bond. That whether we belong to the same coalition or not, every elected Marsabit leader embodies the collective aspirations and the strength of Marsabit people. It is therefore my promise to you all that it will be my purpose every day for the next 5 years that I will work with all our leaders and build on their strength individually and collectively, so long as he or she remains faithful to those who have put their trust in us, and that is the people of Marsabit County. I extend to every of our leaders the hand of collaboration and friendship. Now is the time to set aside our differences and work together to realize our collective response or resolve to build a better Marsabit. Marsabit that is stronger and safer for all. Marsabit that is for all of us. And ladies and gentlemen, it is traditional that a leader, upon taking the oath of office, should restate his goals and purposes. The tradition is a proper one because transitions are a time for reflection and a time for looking forward. My first term in office was filled with remarkable progress, but also formidable challenges. During the past 5 years, we saw historic progress towards making our county's public service more inclusive. Record number of people were employed in our county, which provided rewarding work to our people across the county. We pursued unrelenting efforts to make health services better, more accessible, and more affordable. We expanded our facilities for early childhood education to give more and better opportunities to our children. We created more scholarship opportunities to give more Marsabit children the best education they deserve. We improved road infrastructure across all parts of our county. From Marsabit Market to Yangalani Fish Factory, we expanded trading facilities, improved business environment, and made it easy for our people to engage in business activities. But we have also had our share of tough days. We went through the unprecedented global COVID-19 pandemic. We endured and continue to endure prolonged drought situations in our county. We suffered from bloody ethnic conflicts that destabilized our lives and shook the very foundation of social harmony and inter-ethnic coexistence. And for many people across our county, and indeed our nation, the divisive state of our politics has brought with it an added fear that the future might get worse. There are also some amongst us who believe that just because the governor is beginning his second term and will not be seeking re-election, his enthusiasm and passion and the drive to do more work and work hard will fade away. Let me give you my assurance that in this second term, I am who I say I will be during the first day you elected me as your governor. My original mission to make Marsabit a better place for all is not yet done. My objectives remain constant. We are on year 6 of our 10-year journey together. Our task is about steady hard work towards a vision that brings us all together and brings us all along. I know that many challenges remain and that many more will surely come. We continue to confront circle of challenges, including inter-ethnic conflicts that has uprooted many of our brothers and sisters. Together, we have been through so much, and together we must seek a brighter tomorrow. But this new term as your governor is more than just another term. We will use this new mandate to make Marsabit the place where the direction of our people is righted, where the spirit of our unity, peace and love is restored, and where our common destiny as one people, regardless of our political party or persuasion, is rekindled. The lessons we have all learned, the strides we have made, and the challenges we encountered during my first term in office must usher in a new era. An era where we can acknowledge and work around our differences while refusing to sacrifice truth and facts. Where the dangerous conflicts that took place in our county can never be tolerated or justified. This second term is the time to redouble our efforts to ensure the Marsabit we will hand over to the next administration is stronger, fairer, more resilient, and better situated for the years to come. It is time to ensure the Marsabit we pass along will have even more fertile ground for development and progress to take root. As I begin this new mandate, my program for the next 5 years is built around 4 key priorities: amani, umoja, maendeleo na usawa. Beginning today, I commit first and foremost to focus on our most important challenges. The challenge of emerging from conflicts more united and stronger than ever. The challenge of overcoming all forms of divisions and antagonism and recommitting to social cohesion and peaceful coexistence. The challenge of addressing chronic underdevelopment and building a country where we live and work in an economy that leaves no one behind, no matter who they are or where they live. The challenge of educating our people and ensuring that everyone in Marsabit gets health care. And the challenge of forming a more perfect and representative county government and governance structures where every person has opportunity and access to the service that they deserve and that which our Constitution envisages. This is my vow to everyone in Marsabit, whether you voted me or not. Every single day I will work to move our county forward. And every single day I will dedicate to making Marsabit the county where the future works for each of us, because I will be the governor working for all of us. The common denominator for each of our priorities is improving quality of life for all citizens. But we must commit here and now to work together to reject all forms of partisanship, hate and political bitterness that will hold us back. I stand here today asking you to support me in building a county or a county government that is both competent and compassionate. I stand here today asking you to join me. Join me in continuing to create educational opportunities that prepare every child to reach their God-given potential. Join me in cultivating a business environment that encourages growth and investment to create jobs and livelihood opportunities for our people. Join me in forging coalitions that will excel in the pursuit of what we can do together, instead of failing to see the certainty of what we can't do when we are blinded by division. Join me in living by the words embossed in our national anthem: na tukae na undugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. That we dwell in unity, peace and liberty, and plenty be found within our borders. And finally, I ask that you join me in praying for guidance and wisdom as we embark on this journey to create a brighter future together. God bless you all. God bless the great council of Marsabit, and God bless the council. Basi wananchi tukufu, kwa ufupi, mimi nataka kuchukua fursa hii kushukuru Mwenyezi Mungu kwa nafasi ya leo. Ya pili, mimi nawashukuru watu wetu wa kaunti ya Marsabit. Kwanza kabisa kwa sababu mumedumisha amani wakati tulikuwa tunapiga kampeni na wakati tulifanya uchaguzi. Mimi nawashukuru sana. Nawashukuru vile vile serikali kuu, kwa miezi minne mulihakikisha mulileta askari kusaidia sisi katika kaunti. Lakini heshima kubwa zaidi ni kwa wananchi tukufu, kwa sababu bila nyinyi kukubali hiyo wito hatungefaulu kuweka amani. Na tena nawashukuru kwa kupatia sisi nafasi mara ya pili. Mumeona kazi tumefanya na mumeamini wengi wenu ya kwamba tukipewa nafasi tena tunaweza kuendesha kaunti ili tupate maendeleo mazuri. Vijana wetu, akina mama, wazee, bila kuacha wowote nyuma. Ukiwa wewe ni bodaboda, ukiwa wewe ni dafambula, ukiwa wewe ni mama mboga, ukiwa wewe ni mama ya maendeleo, ama akina mama wale wanashirikiana, kila moja katika pembe yote ya kaunti yetu, na washukuru sana. Na washukuru vile vile wale tulishindana, wale tumeshindana, tumeshirikiana katika uchaguzi wa heshima. Na mimi nataka kumtambua ndugu yangu Francis Chachu Uganda. Mpinzani wangu wa karibu sana. Mpinzani wangu wa karibu sana. Kweli umefanya hiyo kampeni. Na mimi kidogo sikufikiria unaweza kufanya kazi kiasi hiyo. Ndugu yangu, kusema kweli ulitoa sisi jasho. Ulifanya bidii sana. Nilikuwa nafikiri utakuwa mbali zaidi. Lakini timu yangu pia walifanya bidii kabisa. Watu 10,000 kushinda wewe, lakini ukiweka 1 mita kila moja, hiyo ni kama kilomita 10,000. Lakini mimi naona macho yako iko mbele sana. Na vile umefanya kitu ya heshima. Kitu ya heshima kuja kuunga sisi mikono, na mara ya kwanza kupongeza sisi na kukubali kushindwa, kwa sababu asipokubali kushindwa si mshindani. My friend, that is statesmanship. You are setting an example which must be emulated by everybody, every leader. I want to appreciate you in a very, very unique way. And we will work together. And we will work with all the other leaders. Hata wale hawakufika kiasi yake, sana sana wale tumetoka huko sehemu moja. Si mnawajua? Si mnawafahamu? Gavana Kayo sasa ni kufanya tu kazi. Siasa ya Gavana Kayo ya ugavana sasa imefika kikomo. Sasa tutawafanyia wananchi kazi. Mimi nawakaribisha kushirikiane pia na hawa. Na wapongeza pia walifanya kazi. Lakini ile mlikuwa mnataka kuwafanyia kazi, sasa kutoka leo onyesheni wananchi, kwa sababu next 5 years sitashindana na nyinyi, mtashindana baina yenu peke yenu na ndugu yangu huyu. Mimi siko kwa ballot box ya governorship tena. So this time vile mlikuwa persistent, vile mlikuwa mna insist, uwanja ni wazi, anzeni kazi. Anzeni kazi, lakini tushirikiane. Wananchi tukufu, nafasi hii muhimu mlitupatia, tutafanya juu chini kuhakikisha kwanza kabisa tushirikiane na wananchi wote, tutafute amani ya kudumu katika county letu. Mara ya kwanza tulipata shida, kulikuwako na watu ambao hawakutaka kusikia, kulikuwako na watu ambao nia yao ni kuharibu pekee. Vile vile serikali kuu mara ya kwanza tulikuwa na lawama ya kutosha, kwa sababu hawaku respond vile tulikuwa tunahitaji haraka. Lakini hivi majuzi, miezi 4 iliyopita, na washukuru sana vile mlifanya. Tutashirikiana na nyinyi, na mimi naona viongozi wote wamejitolea kushirikiana na sisi. Hatutakuwa na nafasi wale wanaharibu amani yetu. Hiyo tunaomba Mungu atuelekeze vizuri, ili watu wetu wakae kwa amani na upendo, ili tuweze kupata maendeleo. Mimi nawahimiza kila mmoja, tafadhali mkirudi nyumbani mkae na amani, muwe na upendo baina ya jamii yetu yote. Afanke kaboranati wankarai sanitufa galata nigasha galata kesani badini diri njene uwe njene dikaguta njene haulia kaka abdan hawala kaka ojatan gan shankara duran nafas rukhilitani gan shanamalle ditinudartani nafas hayu argatan uji kara isani rano baitani no bafta jetani rukhilitan ulfada isani njena warike kaboti gadale kagatoftan ulfada galat kabdani galati kesani badini diko chele utali jibu tate sandurta barte nafas laaz utani durasani khelali ammo nafasi amni sani khellen nustani geri maromisho wakru khalatani nagalle gosfutani dubacho naga nafsi dutesani wadu kesani ulfada isani njena gochi ufti takauti takeji kaibelu febeli njedin nubeleji galat kabdani Argan de argan numale funacho faya argan ama wani jira uji walkamatani ujo kachu maran warika khanu wali siasa tochin khagargari gorre dame lalele tokollen wani bilalina serikali ke sanchufa itiada hawalilo janu saninje wari viongozi kabura argan bongezi saninje amalle county assembly tan kesa fulana adan county ti milasan arti walkabanne walidojanchu kama ambada khalega bana walidibale alemani aktibi alisilalu asileru filali yo atingumite ni ojanchu fet agwali ojan viongozi ni ragadafele chutino diada awalkabanne nagati side nagaja beside uji khale ojan tano no basifa uji khale no rahaffa ola markaluba sanfa wani warana hakaraba redulu difa agwalkabanne county tentan county heshima, county maendeleo, county kumichu fiachide, Kenya fiachide. Akuru walkabande wankantochi, sababu indandena, uwezo sule wagea nukende hikamna, yo amonu wali jirani. Isanetu fadada, namitu ftiru dianda, sikake isanisa ninjeda, ganati kabdani, isanjalada, isanetu misanu rufefada, wali sanito chikamu, wakumatu wa isanitocha, hora, bula, devana, laga wakata ikala sanijeda.
Kayo manyawa. Kume bila break. Kume bila kurti. Askari walike kulana. Kulana ndani.